Hey guys, it's been a little while. 2 months, I think, maybe 3, I'm not really sure. And I didn't really plan on taking time off. I've been filming over the past few months. So this is gonna be kind of like a what I've been up to during the summer video. I've mostly just been gardening. That is like my happy place right now. I planted a huge vegetable garden this year on my grandparents' property, and I've been finding that going there and weeding and grounding myself in the dirt has done so many good things for my mental health. So I kind of just at some point decided that I was gonna put my shop on holiday. I was gonna take a break from all the business and brand building, and I was just gonna enjoy the summer because that is the one thing that I always wanted to do when I worked in retail. I just wanted to take time off and enjoy the summer so bad, and thankfully I'm lucky enough that I can do that now. So there's been quite a bit that's happened since June. The first thing that I wanted to make a full video on, and it just didn't happen, was going to the office experience. So I went to Toronto, I think it was the first week of June, went and toured the office set. I got to sit in Pam's desk. We got to walk through Michael's office. I saw Jim's desk, Stanley, Angela. I took a little bit of footage from that, but it was very busy, so there was a lot of people getting in the way. But they had walls set up so that you could walk through hallways and see a lot of facts about the show and pictures from the show. They had Kevin's turtle on display. They had the stapler in Jello. They had the spilled pot of chili and a spot where they did the Office Olympics, and you could pose on all of the boxes of paper. The break room, they had the wedding chapel that you could walk down to the song that played while Jim and Pam were getting married, and it was just so cool. I am such a big fan of The Office. I've watched it maybe 13 times now, and then after we did the whole Office experience, I had to watch it again because it was so cool looking at everything on the screen and being like, I sat there, I walked there, I know what it looks like behind Pam's desk. It was awesome. So that was kind of like the start of my summer adventures. And then I ended up going to Blues Fest. So we went to see Billy Talent and Weezer in Ottawa. Nice little road trip with friends. I love road trips so much. We got a hotel for the night. We Uber Eats foods to our hotel room, which was like the highlight after the concert because I was starving. But it was massive. I can't believe how many people were there. I heard somebody say that there were between 30 and 40,000 people there, but I'm not 100% sure if that was accurate. Although the videos I did take, the whole field was just people and you couldn't see the end of it. But Billy Talent was amazing. I've never seen them in concert before. And then Weezer was just kind of a bonus. I'm not a huge fan of Weezer, but I do like some of their songs. And their set was actually very good. It was super theatrical. They had a big screen in the back that was like playing a cartoon they had drawn up, and you were kind of going on a road trip throughout every song. So it was a really, really fun experience. The food was so good in Ottawa. We went out for dinner, had some drinks. I had a really good sangria. And then the next morning we found a brunch place, which I think was called Oko, and it was featured on the You Gotta Eat Here show with Guy Fieri, I think. And that is the best brunch I've ever had in my life. They have mimosas also, so I had to get me one of those. And then we went to the Museum of Natural History, I think it was. So that took us like 3.5 hours, and it was amazing. I've actually gone to so many museums so far this summer, and I'm obsessed. I'm loving it. So we saw the dinosaurs, skeletons. The ocean exhibit had a huge whale skeleton up in the ceiling. What else did we see? We saw there was a wolf exhibit and an earth exhibit, which had like a lot of rocks and crystals through it. There were snowy owls there and a real life bald eagle that I saw up close, which I've never seen one up close before. I'm sure a lot of people haven't. And it was bigger than I ever could have imagined it would be. Definitely one of the best museums that I've gone to. Highly recommend if you ever have the chance to go. It was awesome. And then actually a few days later, after I had gotten back from our Ottawa excursion, I then went to Toronto with a really good friend of mine, Sam. Actually, if you guys have been watching my videos from the very beginning, you will know who I'm talking about. But we went on a little spontaneous trip to Toronto to the Ripley's Aquarium. We stayed in a cute little inn. We had the most amazing breakfast sandwich that I've ever eaten in my life. Again, we had good drinks and good food. I think the older I get, the more excited I am about going to like little pubs or cafes just for the food and the drinks. Don't love the subway though, to be honest with you. I think if I had to choose a city, I would much rather go to Ottawa because, ooh, Toronto is just a lot sometimes. And we did have to take the subway a couple times. So that, like, honestly, if I never have to take the subway again, I would not be upset. But overall, that trip was really fun. I don't think I've seen Sam in person for a couple years actually. So it was really nice getting to spend some time with her and like catch up on everything. We talk every day, but you know, it's not the same as seeing someone in person. So that was a really good trip. Although going to Ottawa and home and Toronto and home is a lot, and I was really excited to get home and sleep in my own bed after that week. My mom had 2 weeks holiday in July, so I planned a full itinerary for her and my grandma, and that was really, really nice. It definitely was very time consuming, and I felt like I couldn't fit everything in that I wanted to, but it was super nice having something to do every day, something to look forward to. We went to our local museum here and we went out for lunch. They had a lot of dinosaur bones there and some whales, but honestly we walked the whole thing in 20 minutes, so I don't even know if I'd call it a museum. We went and did a tour through the county one day, so we went to the Prince Edward County lavender farms. We had lavender lemonade and lavender gelato, which, like, lavender and food is probably my favorite thing ever. I got a lavender soda, some nice pictures of the fields, and then we decided to go look for a sunflower field because my mom loves sunflowers. So then we did a whole tour through a sunflower field, and then we went out for lunch again and had brick oven pizza and fries with garlic aioli. It's just all about the food, really, for me at this point. We went to another local museum, but it was a mansion. It was called the Glanmore House, and I didn't even know it existed in this area. There's apparently a ton of houses around me that were from like the first settlers, and the towns and municipalities have kept them. So we went to the Glanmore House and toured through the mansion and saw where the servants' quarters were, all the original furniture, the paintings that were done. I mostly just kept taking pictures of the ceilings because I couldn't believe like the craftsmanship and the artwork that went into the ceilings, but that was really cool. And then we stopped and got ice cream on the way home and some like freshly baked goods from an orchard. But I've kind of just been relaxing, swimming here and there. And like I said, in the garden, I do have footage of the garden from like the very beginning of planting it to now. I'm almost like feeling lost now because the beets are done, the celery's done, that's all been picked. The cauliflower didn't make it, the cabbage is done. We just dug all of the potatoes last weekend, so they're done. And I feel like I've put so much love and time into the garden all summer that I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself when it's done. I'm gonna go there this afternoon and look for tomato worms because If you guys have seen those, they're disgusting. I gotta pick some beans, and I have so many cucumbers I don't even know what to do. So I've gotten my grandma's canning recipes, and I'm going to figure out how to do dill pickles and chili sauce, because we're also gonna have a ton of tomatoes too. So I have a lot of work ahead of me. I already know. But yeah, that is basically what I've been up to. I've just been spending time with friends and family. I have a camping trip planned in a couple of weeks, so I might vlog that. I'm not really sure. If you want to see what's going on daily, I post on Instagram all the time. I'm kind of just enjoying every single day of the summer. I'm enjoying the weather. I'm enjoying the heat. I spent a lot of years being a workaholic and not being able to sit still, so just being able to go outside and like walk bare feet in the dirt and not think about anything has been amazing, and it's actually made me want to live off grid, but I don't think that Joel would agree to that, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, that's it for my update. I hope that you guys have been doing well and having an amazing summer, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys. Okay, I haven't tilled or weeded yet today. That's what I'm here to do. But I wanted to show you guys my garden because I'm so excited about it. And I thought that it died, but it didn't because we got frost late. So I got beets in this row. I'm trying not to step on a thistle because, you know, gotta do it how my grandma did it and be in bare feet. We have a couple things of corn. That's my parents that planted that. I have celery here. The broccoli, I'm pretty sure that is. I planted so many things I can't remember now. There is carrots all through here, so I really need to weed this because there's a lot of grass coming up. But I'm hoping that they come up soon because I had to plant them as a seed. This is cabbage and cauliflower. And these are doing really well. Over here we have potatoes. This is insane. I was here 2 nights ago to water the garden, and these were like maybe up a couple of inches. So I'm shook at how tall they are now. Okay, we're missing something. There were cucumbers here, but the frost did kind of get to them. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're dead. They were like very pale when I saw them last. And then there's like little mounds here, and those are bean seeds. I just planted them like a week ago because, again, the beans that I planted earlier died from the frost. This is peppers. And then the rest of this row, oh yeah, my peas died too. The rest of this row is tomatoes, so those are all regular tomatoes. And then at the end, ooh, these guys are doing good. Holy, they're looking a lot better. And then these 2 guys are like cherry grape tomatoes. And then this is my main focus for today, the onions, because the grass has grown so much all through them. But yeah, I'm gonna weed it and till, and then I'll probably be exhausted by the end of the day. Garden update. The beets are massive. Look at this guy. Oh my god, he's doing so well. I can't. This is insane. The broccoli is huge. The potatoes are doing amazing. Those are my parents. The tomatoes are doing so good. I moved the cucumbers last Friday, and I wasn't sure if they would die or not, but it looks like they survived. I accidentally planted them too close together. The onions, oh my god, you guys. I'm losing my marbles. Losing my glue. The only thing that hasn't like super sprouted up is the bell peppers, but that is because they take longer to grow, from what I know. Trying to get the root of everything, because right now I have to weed every single weekend or like once a week These thistles are my enemy. But I can't get over this. The beans! Oh my god, the beans! This is insane. Like, some stuff I feel like has doubled in size since I was here. Like, 4 days ago? 3 days ago? Also, something even more exciting. It's very windy, so I really hope you guys can hear me. But we have a new garden center that opened up near me. And today they were giving away their veggie plants for free, what they had left. So I got some sweet peppers and a couple more cherry tomatoes because I eat so many cherry tomatoes on a daily basis. And then I also got a lemon balm plant for the bugs, and I'm gonna put that like at the front step of our cabin. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna plant these. I can't get over this. This is amazing.